and I went to the mirror, and what I saw wasn't it, and it was like Caramel gave me the dress as a birthday gift. Hi guys, I'm Ro and welcome to another episode of I Life with Ro. If this is your first time seeing me, please do subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down in the comment section and put on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted anytime that I post. I figured that in my life update video, I did not give you guys a particular gist. So I was like, oh, why not do a totally different video? So for this video, I have gist, and I mean gist. So if you know you're interested, definitely keep on watching and let's get right into the video. So last year I clocked 25. I'm not old. I clocked 25 and 25 was really eye-opening for me, and it was an amazing day. So I just wanted to give you guys like a breakdown of what happened that day and around that period, what I learned, because I feel like that period was like an initiation into real life, because it was like, oh, I was like, is this what do usually happen here? Because nobody told me. I wasn't aware. So my 25th birthday was amazing. I was surrounded by people that I loved and that loved me and that really cared about me. But before I get into that, so you know now 25, you know what the buzz that comes with being 25, and I was like, oh, I'm not really sure I want to do anything for my birthday. Honestly, I wasn't like big on it, but I was like, oh, I'm happy that I'm going to be 25, right? Silver Jubilee. But I wasn't like so big on it. But I knew I wanted to do like a photo shoot. I was sure I wanted to do a photo shoot. And I knew that I wanted Snapcode to do the photo shoot for me, because I texted him a while ago that, you know what I want to do. But then I was just too lazy to start stressing with hair, makeup, clothes. I'm like, so few days, I think a month or few weeks to my birthday, if I can't remember, I reached out to someone that helps me to make my clothes, and I was like, oh, I want to make this dress. And oh, I think it was a week because it was short termed, and she was like, baby, this thing is like a short notice. And I was like, oh, I know that. Is it possible to sew this particular dress? And she was like, oh no, it's not possible to sew this dress within this frame of time, because you will need like so this so that. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Okay, what about this one? And we just like ran through the things that would be possible for her to do and things that would not be possible for her to do, right? Then we landed this one that I really liked. It was a red dress. I would put it on this video, and I was like, oh, why don't you like help me to sew this one instead? And she was like, okay, she can do it. And she was like, it is the price. I was like, oh, it's a little expensive because I don't have the money for it. And she was like, oh, like that's the price. I might even need to add more and stuff like that. And then I was like, now you cause her. She mean, now you bring clothes days to your birthday shoots, literally. And I was like, what do you expect? And I was like, okay, fine, no problem, because it's even expressed why am I like bothering and stressing. So I did that. And then I think it was like closer to my birthday, like let's say 3-4 days to my birthday, and she was like, oh, I have to come over because she won't be the one doing the clothes, somebody else will be the one doing the dress, and the person is really good, the person has all the machines and all like that. And I was like, oh, so I carried myself to, was it around Abulegba or something like that? I don't even know if I pronounced that right. I shall got there. Then they started, because it was supposed to be, according to them, it was supposed to be a wrap dress. So there's a way they would wrap it around me, and then they would go on to sew it. And I was like, oh, waiting, I know. And I was like, oh, I just wanted like a corset so that it's like tight in the middle. There's a way the dress is. I really do hope that I'll be able to find it. So I sat down there, I slept, and they woke me up because they pointed that they were like I should stand. So I literally need to stand, and they will need to like wrap it on my body. But as they were wrapping it, it wasn't like coming together, and I was like, okay, patience, like these people know what they are doing, and you know, I trust the person that referred me to this person. And so your baby girl was standing. I kept standing. They were wrapping, losing, pinning, choking me, but that one is like no issue, right? Because what do I expect? Then they continued wrapping and losing and wrapping and losing, and they're like, oh, I'm getting it. And I looked and I'll be like, I got a point. I was like, no, like this is not close to what we have in the picture, right? and they said, oh okay. Then they loosed it. They like removed the wrap and started wrapping all over again. So I was there, and this was like, I got there like, I think, I'm not sure because I really can't remember, but I know I got there early enough, either like 11, 12-ish or like 2, but I left there like around 7, 8, 9. I'm not really sure, I can't remember. And they were wrapping this dress, and it got to a point she was like, oh yes, I had to get it, that kind of thing. Mind you, when I was when they were wrapping the clothes around me, somebody looked at me and said, I look like Jesus. And at that point, normal me would like, I would like say something, or I would be pissed, or I would react, or you see like in my facial expression, but I was pretty calm. I was so calm, and I was actually surprised. So she said I should look at the mirror, and I went to the mirror, and what I saw wasn't it. And I was like, hey, I think get a thing, akoma soe ama so and say ama shaking up and con lola wa gba to pe o so pe o le duro mo. I looked at it in the mirror, I made the video, I laughed, I sent it to my sister. My sister was like, what is that? She was like, what's that? She was like, oh, wait, how come you're so calm? And I was like, me Sarah, no. And I was like, oh, that I'm not really sure. I said wait to show something else, and they said yes, I can see something. But at that point I was like, am I joking? Who am I playing with? I want to see something else in this same place. So I was like, oh, no problem. And I said, oh, she will, thank you, blah blah blah. And I go home, and I was like, never. It was so crazy. Yes, my money was refunded. I'm sure they were pissed because I also made a TikTok video that I will be posting here. I'm so sorry, but like, it's not like a shade, it was just that it affected. I knew it was partly my fault, but I would have appreciated, oh, I can't do it and I'll be good, right? But I didn't get any of that. So I started looking for dresses. I thought of not just, I didn't think, just think of it, I actually looked forward to renting. I went to Bikawoto to rent, and the price was above my budget. I was like, because of one thing I want to wear one day, I should come and pay how much? Not even one day. For how many hours of shoot? What else did I do? I was searching for places. I was trying to get same day delivery. The dresses I was seeing were not like what I had in mind. And my sister also like wanted this to be really, really cool. So she was like, oh, this dress is not it, this dress is not it. At some point I was like, you know what, I was just going to wear a bum short and a shirt, then do this shoot that I saw, because I was supposed to do 2 shoots, and I said I was going to do just one at the end of the day and I'll be fine. Then the day before, when I went to make my hair, I called my friend Snapcode, and I was like, oh, Snapcode, I do not have a dress. You are a photographer. And I told him before that I'm still like trying to sort out my dress and all, and I'd already paid for the shoot. So I was like, oh, guy, Alpha, you're a photographer, is there any way or anyone that I could rent a dress from, or do you know anybody that I could literally talk to? And I was like, I have this dress. And at that point, I knew the dress was talking about, because he had posted this dress that was for Caramel blog, and he wanted to like either give it out or rent it, not give it out, like rent it out, or like someone should buy it. And I was like, if that is the dress, then I do not know if he's going to size me, because that's like another issue. And I was like, oh, okay. See me risk. I was risking things because I was not like bothered. I was like, if it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, fine. So I got there, and it was in my top that dress, like it was in the box. I carried it, and it was heavy, and I was like, what is this? Clothes does not size me. And Snapcode was like, how many are you that it does not size you? And I was like, oh, okay. Then I said, I did my makeup. My makeup artist, and I was like, okay, let me try the dress. I tried the dress, and it was my perfect size. It was like Caramel gave me the dress as a birthday gift, and it meant so much to me that I was not only wearing a designer dress, it was my size. Like, I feel like that's the best part of it, the fact that it was my size. So we went on with the shoot. The shoot was amazing. We had so much fun with my friend. What am I saying? With Snapcode, his guys, my sister. I put in the clips. Then for my birthday, I I was home all day. I got gifts, yes, I got birthday wishes, then I went to the club afterwards. Shout out to my Cubana people for being there. Like they even sprayed me money. I was like, hey, I'm a big girl. I was super excited. I had so much fun. Yes, so that's like the longest shot of my birthday. But being 25, as much as I was happy on that day, like the devil found a way to piss me off. So I would save you guys that story because I feel like it's not necessary. But what I learned at that time was that you can't be good on your own. You are going to be fine on your own. It's not advisable for you to be alone. It's not advisable that you do life alone. But if it is necessary, or if it boils down to it, Irobosa assures you that you can do it on your own. At that point in my life, I was going through something new because I like to be like around people. I'm the family friend kind of girl, and at that point I didn't have as much as I wanted, but it just made me appreciate the people that were there for me. I learned to appreciate those people because their love for me and their actions, their faith in me was way more than 1,000 people could have given me. So at that point I was so grateful. So my birthday was, God, I'm grateful for these people that you've put in my life, for these people that you've brought to bring me joy and like comfort me. Like that is more than I could ever ask for, and they are more than I could ever ask for. So yes, it was like the best birthday ever, regardless of it was like the best. I look back and I'm like nah, like it was the best birthday ever, and I'm super grateful to God. So I think that's the end. That's the end of my gist. So on that note, I say thank you for watching this video. If you have not liked this video, like. If you've not subscribed to the channel and let me know what your new age taught you. Do not forget, baby steps and short breath, and you're one step away from being that guy or that girl. I love you guys so much. Bye. On that note, so I'm so sorry, there's a construction going on around the house, so that's beyond me. So what was I saying? Where did I stop? So they so many souls, so do you see anything?